Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on bringing you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That 40-ish and $100 range, and most of these way less than that. A good number of these you can find at your local rack stores, and that's what I have today is a rack store find. I stumbled upon this thing at my local Marshall's for $12.99 for this 1 ounce bottle. I see this brand there all the time. Never heard of this one, never seen it before, so I figured, what the heck? I'll roll the dice on it and let you guys know if this thing is worthy of being picked up or not. And I'm talking about Hollister's Feelin Good. This is a 2023 release. This is September of 2024 that I'm recording this. So it's a fairly new fragrance. Little Hollister emblem on the top of this plastic cheap atomizer cap. Clicked really good into place. Atomizer itself is not terrible. It's okay. It does the job. So this is one of those fragrances that are a little bit different right up close when you're smelling it versus what you're actually going to get in your scent bubble and what the others that are around you are more than likely going to smell. So I'm going to let you know what it smells like when you're smelling it right off of the skin right there, and then what the difference is between that and what you're actually going to be trailing behind you in your sillage. So this is going to open up with an invigorating lemon and a mild sweetness from that green apple. A decent dose of that rich vanilla, some herbaceous spice, a little bit of herbaceous spice from the clary sage, and a soft dose of that warm cedar wood. That's what you're gonna get right up top. In the air, what you're gonna smell in your scent bubble and those around you isn't gonna be so much of just a lemon citrus. It's gonna be kind of a soft mixture of all of them. And there's I think it must be the geranium giving off kind of a florally powder touch in the air. That's one thing that you don't really get on skin, and that's not even one of the nuances or the accords or anything that are listed in any of the websites that I've seen, but I picked that up. The vanilla can sometimes do that. Tonka bean can do that, but there's no tonka bean in this. So there's something to me that's giving it a powdery nature in the air. This is one of those fragrances that it confused me because people said it reminded them of Versace Eros. And I'm thinking to myself, how could a summertime fragrance smell like Versace Eros? And there's a Tommy Bahama that actually does. It actually bounces back and forth between that and what Fakar smells like. But this one, I was like, I'll be darned. It actually does kind of smell like Versace Eros, but in a fresh way, because this has more citrus going on and it doesn't lean as heavy on that rich, dark heaviness, that loud, sweet, playful thing that Eros has. It borrows from a lot of the body of Eros while giving it a synthetic freshness. And that's what the difference is. It's a synthetic, fresh kind of a thing. So this actually is a daytime, casual, summer, leisure fragrance. Some people will say sport. I don't think so. Gym, sure, if you do a spray or two. It's not a loud fragrance. It's not a long lasting fragrance, but it's one of those ones that I just don't think works the best in the gym because it's sweet, it's playful. Just me personally. I like fragrances that don't have a whole lot of sweetness when I'm doing the hottest activities. I like it citrus, bright, maybe some woody touches, some green, that kind of thing. Not so much sweetness like the vanilla and the green apple that's in here. But you can get away with it, and it's not going to be too cloying or polarizing. This is a very, very youthful fragrance, very playful. I mean, look at the bottle. It kind of screams high school and teenage idea, you know what I mean, for a gift. This one will work really good for that. So if you're looking for a mature fragrance or a classy fragrance, you're not going to find it in this. But I will say, it does garnish compliments. As far as the performance goes, it's not as terrible as I thought it would be. It's a 4 or 5 hour fragrance, so it's on the weakest side of average while not being terrible. It's not atrocious. Projection is the same exact way. It's not quite average, but it's maybe 1.5 feet away for 2 hours, and then it comes back pretty close, but it's okay because I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this thing. So overall, my rating on this will be a 5. It's a good smelling fragrance. Doesn't perform all that great. Doesn't perform all that bad. It is like I said, it is a compliment, kind of a DNA. Versace Eros, sweet, playful, youthful, a little bit of freshness to make it appropriate for the summer. If it was stronger, this thing would be a year-round fragrance, to be honest with you. But since it's so light and airy and fresh, then summertime, daytime kind of a fragrance. But 5 out of 10, youthful, casual, daytime, summer fragrance. Even in the evening, this will work for an evening type of a walk outside during the summer. Absolutely. But you're not going to find any class, you're not going to find any maturity, but it is good smelling. 5 out of 10, it's a good smelling fragrance. Something you need to run out and buy? Not at all. Maybe for a gift idea for your son or something like that. If he's like 13 to 16 years old, it'll work good for that. So I'm probably still going to wear the thing. I wore it today. So that's my final thoughts on Hollister's Feeling Good. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.